This is Bolzano, 2 weeks before Christmas. Quiet and beautiful, but the shops are full and you can buy sweeties everywhere.
Step 1. You want a slice of freshly baked Pandoro for breakfast. Step 2. You go to the grocery store and look, there's Pandoro everywhere. Step 3. You're gonna buy it, and here I come. We have the Pandoro, but we are gonna drop it because we are doing it my way. We're gonna do this Pandoro from scratch. Basic necessity for your Christmas time at home. Let's do this.
First of all, we need to bloom our yeast, so combine 40 grams of water and 15 grams of fresh brewer yeast. Mix it up and add to 85 grams of flour. In this case, I use the Manitoba flour as it is a strong one with around 14% of proteins. Shape it into a ball and place it into a bowl. Cover with a plastic wrap and then just let it rise for an hour at room temperature until doubled. Here I have 130 grams of milk. Put our yeast dough and mix it until it combines. Add 500 grams of flour and 2 eggs and begin mixing at medium speed. Once mixing, add 3 egg yolks, once at a time. Let that mix for a little bit, and as soon as it begins to come together, we're gonna add 200 grams of sugar. Put a couple of tablespoons of sugar at a time and let mix. Scrape the sides of the bowl if needed, then add 160 grams of room temperature butter. Since we want the dough to incorporate the butter, we're gonna add it a tablespoon at a time, and only once everything is smooth looking, we are gonna add the next one. Finally, add 1 grated orange peel, half of grated lemon peel, and 35 grams of white chocolate, also grated of course. Add some vanilla essence and 2 coffee spoons of honey. Then continue mixing until combined. Our dough will be sticky, but don't worry, lightly grease the work surface with some butter, dump out your dough, fold it a couple of times and slap that bad boy. You should now gently shape it into a ball and place it into a bowl, cover with plastic wrap and let it rest for 10 to 12 hours. Now lightly grease a Pandoro stamp with butter and then also the work surface. Take your dough out of the bowl and we're gonna stretch gently in length. We're gonna fold it 2 times in a half. Turn upside down the dough and shape it into a ball. It should be as smooth as possible. Put the dough upside down in the Pandoro stamp. Cover with some plastic wrap and let him rest in the oven until the dough reaches the top of the stamp. This process should take about 3 to 5 hours, it depends on the temperature. If you want to speed up, you can put the dough at 28 degrees. You will bake the Pandoro at 180 degrees for the first 10 minutes, then lower the temperature to 160 degrees for 40 minutes. After about 15 minutes, cover the top of the Pandoro with some baking paper. Let the Pandoro cool down for about 2 hours, and then we are ready to go. Our freshly baked Pandoro is ready.